Hey, what is up, punks? My name is FlipaScript, or Flip, or Jimmy. We're still kind of working out the outro. Anyway, about a week ago, I reacted to my very first ever Fortnite creepypasta, which was The Split. And this week, we are reacting to my most well-known, and second now, Disconnected overtook it, but my most well-known series that I've done. You guys have heard about it. It's called Red Team Leader. It's a short video, and we're just going to react to it. So let's get right into it.
Cuddle Team Leader appeared in the shop today. There wasn't any warning and he was only available for 1 hour. That didn't make sense. Needless to say, I bought it.
So many memories, so less cringy than The Split. I think this is like 10 videos in or something. Like The Split came out and then I released like at least 5 to 10 videos before this one came out. I'm still on console and I'm still using a terrible Elgato setting, but
collect all the legendary,
it's like the beginning of FlipaScript. It's so cute.
Skins, and I had to take advantage of this. I bought the skin and immediately equipped it. I noticed the fur wasn't pink, but a blood red. I hear in my headset a roar like a bear would make in real life, and I didn't think anything of it and joined in a solos game.
Different too.
I'm in the lobby and I see that I have a new taunt already equipped, and it's called the chopping block.
I really said "and" a lot in earlier writings, and it kind of shows.
I wasn't able to use the taunt before it put me on the battle bus. I decided to land at Dusty Divot and start on the outside of the research lab that they have there. I pick up a common tactical and start shooting the 2 people who landed nearby me. Unfortunately, I was able to get a gun, and they weren't. I noticed when I was in game and searching for a weapon, Cuddle Team Leader's skin was pink, just like how it was supposed to be. After I got those 2 kills, however, the skin got darker and darker. It was now a mix between pink and red. I managed to go inside the middle of the research lab in Dusty Divot, because that's where all the good people go, and usually that's where you can find better guns. I was able to find a weakened John Wick and took him out in 1 shot with my common tactical. I killed him from behind, a coward move I know, but it still works. I was able to pick up his green pump and he had 2 minis left over. I was decently set up for a win. I leave Dusty after not seeing any more enemies and make my way to Tilted Towers. I'm able to loot some buildings that other players missed and was able to add a blue pump and blue AR to my inventory. I start grinding for more materials, and as soon as I got close to 300 wood, I start to get shot at. I build a ramp and pick him off easily, and I see that my Cuddle Team Leader's skin grew darker with my new kill. The circle gets smaller until there are only about 15 people left. The circle seems like it's going to end near Haunted Hills, and I get a move on to meet the people in the circle. I go to the part in Tilted where the meteor hit and picked up one of the new hop rocks. Because of that, I was able to
Am I gonna heal or like
closer to the circle than I would have just by walking. I make my way into the circle just as the storm was closing in. There were 9 people left.
You're not gonna pick up those light bullets?
And at least half of them were already in gunfights as I could hear them fighting. I see a person who looked like a noob and I was able to pick him off. I looked up at the HUD and saw that 4 people remained, and I used this time to build up and make a fort for what looked like to be one of the final circles.
Yeah, my writing improved, but like my gameplays certainly. They didn't improve until I switched over to PC.
In luck, and the circle was placed near the side of Haunted Hills that I was building at. I see a person who was engaging another enemy, and waited for him to kill the other person. As I scale my fort down to go kill him, to my surprise, the other person that was left was already on his way to challenge him. I thought this was perfect, and even though not action-packed, it would get me a W anyway.
That was luck. That was luck. That would not happen in 2019.
The challenger eliminates the guy I was going for. I take out my blue AR and I start spraying him. Since he was hurt from engaging the guy who I was going for, I built a ramp on top of him and jumped down with my blue pump. I hit him in the head and he goes down. He goes down on a solos game. He isn't eliminated. That's when my controller moves on its own. Cuddle Team Leader got right on top of him as he was crawling, and it went to my taunt screen. He selected chopping block. He takes out an axe like it was a mining tool, and then he does it. He He cut the downed enemy's head off.
FM chat for the simi.
When it said I was the winner, its fur turned to that blood red fur that I saw when I bought him, and he let out this giant roar. As the match was about to be completed...
Side note, nowadays I do sound effects and stuff. Back in these days, I didn't have anything. I didn't have licenses for sound effects or anything. So like when I remaster Red Team Leader, I'm going to finally add a sound effect to that, because that's always made me upset that I like say this, there's like a roar, and then it never happens, but in all the other ones there's that roar.
He took off the mask portion of the skin to reveal a character's head that had some damage to it. He only had one eye.
No.
The other eye was shot clean through by a bullet, and his smile had been forced because of slits on his face. I will update as time goes on, because this character shouldn't be in the game.
And boy, oh boy, did I update. I did 10 more episodes, and then I did a Christmas special, I want to say. So yeah, I certainly did update a lot on Red Team Leader. I never thought Red Team Leader would get as strong as it did. I thought it would be like one of the ones that would hit a few 100,000, but I never thought it would be at 1,200,000 views. But yeah, you guys really wanted me to react to this one. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Like the split, it's not that cringy. It was me when I was coming into my own and writing, and I'm just so happy that the gameplays have gotten better. The microphone quality has gotten better. Everything has gotten better, including the writing. So yeah, comment down below, guys. What do you want to see on Flip? What do you want to see on the second channel next? Comment down below. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you guys on Flip and on Flip with Script.